Good morning, everyone. I'm Stefano Mauro from E-commerce Europe, and I work as lead of the e-logistics working committee. This is the working committee dealing with all the logistical issues in the e-commerce cross-border delivery sector. I would like today, first of all, thank Alexandre and the whole ACEPI for organizing Economia Digital, this talks club that will provide a great opportunity to disseminate the trends, best practices and technologies useful for the evolution and rolling out of the digital commerce. Also, a big thanks for inviting me and giving the chance to dive together today into the main policies and new developments of logistics in e-commerce. To kick off, let me say that this is an important year in terms of logistical changes in doing cross-border business because of a few milestone policies and new rules that the European Union is gradually introducing this year. Just to mention a few, there is the VAT Ecommerce Package, the Import Control System 2, the work going on at the European Standardization Committee level for the digitalization of postal and transport sector, and so on. So let's start with the VAT e-commerce package. This is a major overhaul of the EU rules for VAT and for doing business cross-border. It will apply from 1st of July and sets out the creation of a one-stop shop for intra-EU business-to-consumer sales and an import one-stop shop for imports. These two are digital portals set up by the national tax administrations to simplify the VAT obligations for online sellers and electronic interfaces, which are the marketplaces. So the aim here is really to make things simple and help compliance with VAT rules throughout the Union. The VAT registration to the one-stop shop and import one-stop shop is possible since 1st of April 2021, but the systems will be operational since 1st of July 2021. The European Commission has, however, published a series of guidelines to help businesses comply and understand the new set of rules. In addition to one-stop shop and import one-stop shop, the package will also introduce an yearly VAT threshold of 10,000 euro for intra-EU sales to be treated as domestic sales, so the VAT is paid in the national system, and remove the current VAT exemption for small consignments below 22 euro, and finally make the large online marketplaces liable for collecting VAT on imports below 150 euro from non-EU merchants. However, we see the benefit that the one-stop shop and import one-stop shop can provide to the businesses, but these systems can only be used for the sale of goods or services to final consumers by the businesses that sell cross-border within the EU. So not by those businesses that store and fulfill stocks locally in several member states. To address this issue, the European Commission will publish a new initiative named the Single EU VAT Registration, which is aimed to enable businesses to provide services and sell goods anywhere in the EU with just one VAT ID. But the Commission will publish this initiative next year, and so E-commerce Europe, we want to see the momentum and the complementarity between this initiative and the VAT e-commerce package, and so we want to prioritize this. This can be at the benefit of businesses and especially SMEs that sell their products in different EU countries. Now, the aim of simplifying VAT collection and customs collection from the logistical perspective can be found in other initiatives put forward by the European Commission in the Customs Union Action Plan. This was published last year and contains 25 actions to make the customs union more efficient, digitalized and fair. So far, just one initiative has been published, which is the single window environment for customs And this is a network of digital portals, 27 digital portals, linked up through a European platform to allow traders to submit information only once in these portals, so that the businesses will no longer have to complete border formalities in all the different national portals they are interested in. Once fully implemented, this window will replace all the current fragmented models of border checks. So this is a great ease and simplification of all the duties and logistical operations within the single market. Another last action that we will cover today from the EU perspective in terms of customs is the first release of the Import Control System 2. This is a large-scale advanced cargo information system that will collect data about all goods entering the EU before they actually enter the EU. So from a logistical perspective, it implies that postal operators and express carriers, for the first release published on 15 March 2021, will be required to provide the minimum set of advanced electronic data for all goods and consignments they are responsible for. 2 more releases affecting different and more economic operators will be published gradually in 2022 and 2023. Now, the postal sector is also part of a major debate at EU level, as the European Commission is assessing whether to update the Postal Services Directive to let it catch up with the recent trends in digitalization, standardization, as well as the boost to e-commerce given by the COVID-19 pandemic, and the increased focus on sustainability of the logistical operations and the shipment throughout the EU. The digitalization of the transport sector, transport and postal sector, is indeed one of the most important topics the European Committee for Standardization, or CEN, is working on, and more specifically for the Ad hoc Technical Committee 331 Postal Services, which has started new works to convert the specification of the Universal Postal Union, which is a United Nations body, into CEN specifications. The Technical Committee 331 has also created a working group 2 Digital Postal Services, to reflect and deliver a better conversion of the current postal transport documents into digital means. So, from this overview that I just gave you, you can easily understand that there are major changes and evolutions in terms of digitalization of the EU logistics sector for e-commerce. This is why a debate at all national levels, as well as further actions and awareness, are needed to ensure that all businesses are ready for these changes and can make the most out of this momentum for the EU. Now, I will give the floor back to you in the debate in Economia Digital, and I wish you a good and inspirational talk. Thank you.